Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the Ads Dude. I'm your host, LL. So I got a really good video for you guys, and this is a good place to start before you ever create a Facebook ad. You want to be able to target usually a specific audience. So it helps, rather than building that audience inside the ad itself, you can build the audience within Facebook Ads Manager and in the Audience tab. So this allows you to target specific people, specific pages, specific interests, and it'll make it really, really easy for you to be able to do that. And then you'll know exactly who you're targeting, what the results are, what's the actual audience size. It'll also be able to be a good place for you guys to brainstorm if you're not sure who to target or how big audiences are, how big groups or pages are. You need to think about who your ad is going to target before you can ever run an ad, and that's where people make the biggest mistake, is they just run an ad willy-nilly without targeting anyone specific, or they don't really know, they didn't do their due diligence. So I'm going to dive in and show you guys how to build and create an audience and actually use audience insights to your advantage. All right, so in Ads Manager, you're going to click on the little three dashes to the left. It's going to be called Business Tools. And then you're going to scroll down and you're going to see an actual audience insights tab or selection under Analyze and Report. We're going to click on that. All right, so this is where you can choose an audience to start. So you can do people connected specifically to your page or everyone on Facebook. You probably want to do everyone on Facebook because we're using this to build an audience outside of just your page. All right, here is how everything looks. Now, you can choose specific features over here to the left, location, age and gender, or you can go into specific connections, or I'm sorry, let's back up. You can go into interests here and then connections here, where people connected to your page or people not connected to your page. So we're not going to do that. Like I said, we're going to focus specifically on interests and page likes and stuff like that. All right, so let's start with something easy. We're going to do just an interest. So let's just do, so you can do drop downs here, or you can do just type in and see what comes up. So let's just talk about, let's just do working out. So let's just do gym. So you can see what comes up: gymnastics, world gym, gym memes. So all this different stuff, gym junkies, Gold's Gym. Let's just do, let's back up and do working out. All right, physical exercise. So we're going to click physical exercise. And you'll see what comes up. Here's the specific demographics of everyone related to for physical exercise in Facebook under age and gender. So this gives you an idea of who to target, relationship status, education level, job title. So this is pretty cool. But what I like to do is go over here to page likes. So everyone related to physical exercise or interested in physical exercise, this is what they're interested in on Facebook. So clothing, these are specific clothing places, Planet Fitness, furniture. So it really goes very broad with their interest level. But here, page likes is super cool because you can see what these people are liking and maybe target some of these, like Planet Fitness. Maybe you want to build that in. Possibly Dave Ramsey, but it's still not specifically about working out. And then you can click see more as well. But what's cool is you see the audience size, the people on Facebook, and then how their affinity is how related to the subject matter that you're searching for. So the higher the affinity, the better. So you see there's a lot. So Fabletics is probably something good. Fabletics, Planet Fitness. If I'm building an audience of people looking at physical exercise. So maybe if I'm selling like a gym membership or I'm selling workout clothing, this is stuff that I can target. So then what you can do is you can see one of these pages. So I see Planet Fitness. I can go back up here and type in Planet Fitness. And actually select that, so that'll add it to the interests under physical exercise, and you can see if it changes anything, which is probably not, because this actually added it as employers, so that's what you got to be careful of. Sometimes it gives you a selection of both. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so that you want to add it as an interest, not an employer, obviously, so that changes it a little bit. So you can scroll down and see if there's anything new that's added. Maybe Whole Foods is good for something, people interested in physical exercise. So what you can do is you can granulize as many things on here to get the interest and the page likes where you want. But basically you're building this out to the left, and then you can create or save this audience to use in an ad. So you can create an ad right away up here in the top right, or you can save this audience and add it to an ad later, whatever you want to do. So you can play around with this. This will give you a good idea of who to target, how many people you're targeting. But what's nice is you can save it and use it for later. So up the top you can do save and be able to name this and use this audience for later in some of your ads. But this is the place to start if you're not sure who to target or how many people to target. So right now this audience is targeting 90 million to 100 million people. Usually you want at least a million or more. It'll give the algorithm more to work with. So make sure you're looking at that. But you can play around with the interest, and it's pretty easy to it's basically just type in what you think and see what comes up, and then continue to refine it based on the information that it gives you. So you can build this out for really any niche out there. That'll give you a good start. I would definitely go into Audience Insights, play around, build a couple audiences out before you ever run an ad.